In blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light. It has been a long time since you have uttered that oath, Sinestro. How did it feel? What do you want with me, Guardians? I did what you asked. I said the oath. How? Now remove this ring. This ring shows you to once again become a member of the Green Lantern Corps. After your betrayal, most would call that act irricide. But we do not. See this for what truly it is. A chance at redemption. Redemption? I need no redemption. What I do for the good of the universe. Something you lost sight of thousands of years ago. Do you really expect me to follow you again? No, but we expect you to do what other lanterns do, Sinestro. Protect your sector. You're free to go. You lied to him. We are not all in agreement. Sinestro abused his power before as a Green Lantern. He became a dictator on his home world of ᴘᴇʀ괱. Sinestro believed it was for the good of his world. He would do anything to protect it. Sinestro created an army of his own to destroy us. He is one of the most dangerous beings in the universe. And we'd have just released him with one of our rings and a lantern. You have spent enough time with humans to understand, can't that? One should keep one's friends close and one's enemies closer. This is madness. It must stop. We have grown weary of your emotional outbursts, can't that? We will no longer tolerate them. The Guardians must be united in opinion and thought. What are you? Our minds must be one if we are to invoke our new mission. Hey, Earth 2, Hal, Jordan. Mr. Jordan. I'm trying to find my checkbook. No more shacks. They never clear. This one well. You said that last time. You're already 2 months behind. I've been out of town. I want 3 months rent, Mr. Jordan, right now in cash. I don't have that kind of cash on me, Gary. Then grab your ATM card and get in your car. I don't have a car. I'll drive. Hell. Mr. Jordan. What are you doing? Call 911. What? Leave her alone. Are you insane? Oh, damn. You're right, Carol. It's just been difficult adjusting. I know. The Guardians took my ring and discharged me for the same reasons you can't insure me. I get it. But what's driving me crazy is how a green ring shows Sinestro. You don't think the Guardians let Sinestro keep that ring, do you? I don't know. I don't know what the hell is going on up there. Maybe for once you don't need to know. I haven't put on the star sapphire ring since I've gotten back, and I don't plan to. What are you doing tomorrow night? Space Sector 1417, the planet Norgor. We see Sinestro looking through some lens and just looking at all of the yellow lanterns, and he's like, eh. As one of the yellow lanterns approach him. Die, lantern. I will skin you. Sinestro, we have been awaiting your return. Wait, what are you wearing? What are you doing to ᴘᴇʀ괱? I ordered you all to protect my home world, not enslave it. You betrayed the yellow light. You betrayed your own corpse. Argillo Sinestro is. And then he gets choked out. I betrayed nothing. Sinestro Corps member 435 deceased. And then we get a little glimpse of something that they said back at Earth. I think about it, the more I know you're right. My ring's moved on. I have to move on. Whatever job you're offering at Ferris Air, I'll take it. But there's one other thing. I never thought I'd be doing this, but I need to ask you something. Oh, it's not Caitlin, it's Carol. Carol, yes, Al. Will you co-sign the new lease on my car? What? My credit report is shot. I haven't owned a car since I got the ring. That's why I asked you to pick me up tonight. Carol. Yeah, no, he deserved that for sure. Carol, I'm sorry. I didn't think asking you would be that big of a deal. I thought you'd understand why I'm financially in trouble. I thought this is what you wanted me to do. Forget it, Al. Wait a minute. You didn't think I was going to ask you to, you didn't think I was going to propose. I know that word's scary to even say. Carol, you've been off planet so long, you're beyond out of touch with everyday life and people. Carol, wait. You drove me. And he gets back home to realize there's an eviction notice. The light turns green and someone says, Jordan, if you want your ring back, you'll do everything I say. And then the next edition says, next.